Hiya, here we are at Holme Grange fishery. The first method we're going to set up today, for today's session, is going to be a pellet waggler. Simple system with my waggler attachment there. We've got a 3 SSG float. I've put a gripper stop on the line first, above the adapter. We've got a small hole which goes up towards the gripper stop. Then you've got a large hole at the bottom where I've placed a shot, then another gripper stop underneath just to ensure the shot doesn't slip. So that will just simply slide down on the top like so, and I'm fishing starting off a depth of about 2 foot deep. I may have to go a little bit deeper, or maybe even a little bit shallower. We'll see how it goes. We're seeing a few fish swirling around on the top, so I think we're going to have a good day. I've got an 018 Genesis hook length to a new Mayo CS20 barbless eyed hook with a nice little small band. That's in a size 18 hook, and we'll fish an 8mm banded pellet on that rig. Alright, that's the waggler setup. Here we go, this is the second rig we're going to use today. It's a margin rig and the fish approximately 6 metres down the edge in, again, around 2 foot of water. I've got a brand new Mayo Slotty's Invincible float here. Very clever design. You've got the line coming up through your normal rubbers, and then you've got an eye on the base of the body and an eye on the top of the body, and there's a slot going down the sides to keep the line nice and straight, so if you did actually pull out of a fish or when you want to change depth nice and quickly, you're not going to damage the line whatsoever. And with these the big carp that we've got in this lake, we don't want our tackle to get damaged. So we're fishing Genesis 018 straight through, and we've got CS21 size 14 hook as well, and we'll fish, probably feed some pellets and fish some corn over the top of it. Maybe, you never know, I might even put some paste on. I've been told they catch a few fish on paste in here. Not my favourite method, but you never know, they might be able to get me to do a bit later on. Through that we've got a power kit with Mayo dual core, retro 1220, very supple elastic, stretches but still recovers very quickly to play the biggest of fish in the lake. So there we go, very simple setup. We're going to fish that just touching bottom, as I say, with corn or paste. Hello, here we are, still at Holme Grange fishery. The third rig that we're going to set up today is going to be our shallow rig. I'm fishing 018 direct, Genesis Extreme. Today's float we're going to use for the shallow fishing is the Invincible Series 4. The line goes directly straight through the body of the float, out through the bottom, and then onto your rubbers. It's got a wire stem on it to help it keep it nice and stable, and then I've got 3 number 8 shot underneath. Now, depending on how deep we're going to catch, that again I've set about 18 inches there. We can move that up the line. Depending on how deep we're fishing, we can put some shot directly underneath the float like we have now, or if we're going to go deeper, we'll bring a bit of the bulk down to stabilise it. Again, we've got 1220 dual core retro elastic. Easy, simple setup. I've got the CS20 size 16 hook with a nice little band. Again, I'm going to fish 6mm pellets on this particular rig. There we go, nice and simple. Easy setup. We'll show you how to catch some fish. Right then, first things first, I'm going to feed down at the margin instead of fishing 6 metres down the edge, and I'm going to put some 4mm pellets and some corn in as well. And I'm going to put a nice big pot in at the start. Then we're going to go out in the pellet waggler and fish that for probably an hour, see what we can catch on there, and then we'll have a little look down the edge. As the evening goes on, I think we'll have more and more of a chance of catching a few fish down the edge. So that is the initial feed that's going in. Right, this is the way I'm going to feed it today. I've got 4 8mm pellets in the pouch. Feed. I've got the float ready in front of me. Going down to it and simply flick the float out. Checking the line as the float hits the water. As the pellet will drop down, I'll basically now count to approximately 20 seconds. And as soon as after that 20 seconds, I'll refeed again, twitch the bait, and then wind in and start the process again. So there we go, it's about 20 seconds. I'm going to feed 4 more pellets again over the top of the float. Quick flick. take the 10 seconds, and then I wind that in and start the process again. Find our depth. that.